NFL injuries and player medical report now. First of all, the NFL injury list. You'll note that Leonard Hagerson of the Falcons is questionable. That means probably not, from what I hear, with a hamstring. Ben Roethlisberger has been upgraded to probable, will probably play this week. But it's really time for the player medical report, which we bring in Dr. A, of course, who's the creator of InsideInjuries.com. And before we get into the player medical report, give us a quick refresher on what the grades and percentages mean for the people watching.
So you see all these grades that I do every single week. So it categorizes them into low, moderate, and high risk, as well as the percentage, which gives you a percentage of 100% that they're going to be potentially performing at. So while using these characteristics, let's look at the first report card. This is on Leonard Hagerson. So he is downgraded to a 60% to a C+, which is important here because he remains in moderate risk category. The next athlete is Josh McCown. Now you can see he's at a D+ at 45%. D+ means that he's in a very high risk category and should not be started on your fantasy team. The next athlete is Antonio Gates, who is at a B, which keeps him in a moderate to low risk category, which means that you should still start him even though he's at 70%. The next athlete is Jordan Matthews, who went from an A+ to an A-. He has this hand injury, but not expected to be that serious. He is still in a low-risk 80% bracket. The next athlete is Joseph Randall, who's at a B- at 65%, which is important here because he goes from a low risk to a moderate risk, so you should try not to start him if you can help it. The next athlete is Matthew Stafford. Now you can see at a C+, which moves him into a high-risk category at 60%. And finally, Dion Lewis at a B- again, going from low risk to moderate risk with an abdominal injury.
All right, Dr. A. And you can take all of those to the bank because the medical class was in session. Coming up next, we'll have the lightning round.